TRN News.
The Korean War Veterans Memorial Bridge in downtown Nashville will be shut down this weekend for filming. The new TV series 911 Nashville will be filming a scene on the bridge. It's going to cause lane closures and impact local traffic. The show will feature several iconic Nashville locations. It debuts this fall. Emotions ran high at a town hall meeting on Thursday in Whitehaven as residents confronted officials about a lack of communication on the XII project. Many neighbors said they only learned about the development after it was finalized and felt shut out of the process. Officials explained that because the project is so new, there are no clear guidelines on notifying the public. Another meeting is scheduled for October, and residents say they want more transparency moving forward. I'm Scott Hooper.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
This is a guided meditation on parenting. Take this time to breathe deeply and close your eyes. Right now, you're completely in control. Unlike the time you and your son played basketball and you attempted to slam dunk. Or when you tried removing those raccoons from the basement. Concentrate on the soothing sound of my voice. Release the memory of when you wrestled with that beehive in your son's treehouse. Let go of the time you thought that skunk was a cat, or when you pulled into the garage with your son's bike on top of the car. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you. For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
The head of the Regional Planning Authority is out of a job after being found guilty of harassment. Dan Reuter has stepped down as the executive director of the RPA following the findings of a city investigation. Reuter had been out on leave after a complaint was filed against him in May. The investigation determined he had violated city policy related to harassment, bullying, discrimination, and a hostile work environment. A federal judge in Maryland is expressing concern about Kilmore Albergo Garcia being immediately deported if he's released on bond in Tennessee. Albergo Garcia faces charges of human smuggling. On Friday, Judge Paula Zinas scolded the Justice Department for not being prepared to answer questions about deportation if Albergo Garcia is released pending trial. If Albergo Garcia is released, court observers say Zinas seemed open to grant him 72 hours notice from the feds before deportation. I'm Scott Hooper, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. The Putnam County Parks and Recreation Department is asking for the public to fill out an online survey detailing what they want to see in their public park system. The department says input from the survey will help guide future parks, trails, and recreational opportunities across the county. The Baxter City Council has approved the first reading of an ordinance annexing property on Millie Lane. The annexation of 1.54 acres will have a second reading next month. Mayor Danny Holmes says the owner of the land requested the annexation. Nighttime resurfacing operations began on I-40 in Cumberland County Sunday. TDOT says crews will be resurfacing between mile markers 317 and 322 through Friday morning from 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. The agency urging drivers to use caution in the area. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Monday morning forecast. Mostly sunny skies can be expected today with scattered thunderstorms developing in the afternoon. Stronger storms may contain gusty winds, frequent cloud-to-ground lightning, and torrential downpours. Highs will top out in the upper 80s. Skies will be partly cloudy overnight with patchy fog developing. Lows will be around 70. Tuesday will be mostly sunny and muggy with highs around 90. Heat index values will be close to 100. Scattered storm chances will pick back up Wednesday with highs around 90. Daily chances for storms will continue through the end of the week and into this weekend. Be sure you're following Upper Cumberland Weather on Facebook and X for the latest weather information.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Oh,
up Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning Cookeville. No. Every morning feels so bright, with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here. We're in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by our friends over at Elevate Real Estate. Today's Monday. It's the 14th. It's 6:07.
And good morning.
Good morning there, Sheila. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. It will be 86 for our high. Start out pretty sunny for us, and then by this afternoon, around 2 or 3, we could get some showers. We have 67 right now.
We're in that same forecast pattern now. Hot, chance of afternoon thunder showers.
And then that just makes it muggy. It doesn't really cool it off.
Doesn't do anything. A few things you need to know. Today starts the Putnam First campaign over at Tennessee Tech. So if you are a Putnam County kid looking to get into tech for the 26-27 academic year starting today, you can put your application in at Tech, and local students who apply to Tech during this period also receive a waived application fee as well. So not only do you get in earlier, which at Tech is a thing now because they are full, and then no application fee as well. That's just for Putnam County kids. For the school year 26 and 27, starting today, you can do that over at Tech.
Well, Mill Creek Farms, they're the ones that have the Highland cows, and you can go visit their farms. Their next coffee and cows won't be until September because it's just really hot. The summer temperatures are hot on everybody out there trying to take pictures and even the cattle. So they're taking a little break due to summer temperatures, and I guess leaving those cows in the shade or in the stables.
Yeah.
For a little bit longer. They might even have air conditioner over there for those Highlands.
I'd say they just find them some good shade.
Yeah, I'd say so too.
This is neat if you haven't heard yet. So the menu for Seven Senses is moving across the street to where the Blue Pig used to be. It's going to be called, I forgot what it's going to be called. Savor. Jay Albright's got a new restaurant he's putting into where the Blue Pig used to be called Savor.
Okay.
And like you savor the food, not like you're saving money. Savor.
Gotcha.
This is so savory kind of deal.
Savor.
And then Seven Senses is getting a new menu.
So so you said, the menu at Seven Senses is going over to
moving over to where the
savor the flavor.
Is where the Blue Pig used to be. And Seven Senses is still going to be where it is, but it's getting a new menu.
All right.
Hope that's clear as mud now. Anyway, congratulations to J.
Clear as mud, I
Albrata.
like it.
Another great restaurant coming to town.
Yeah. Well, today begins road closures through August 14th. So a whole month, the southbound exit ramp from Highway 111 to Jefferson Avenue is closed for construction. So plan ahead. Take alternate routes. As the next available southbound exit is the Hamptons Crossroads exit with right in the White County area.
This is going to be neat. Joey Aguilar, the quarterback for the Vols, he's going to be here in town on the 24th of July at 6:30 at the 931 Sports Card Shop.
Oh, neat.
He'll be signing some autographs and stuff like that. It'd be nice to meet him.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, it'd be cool. I'm rooting for him for sure.
That's all I have on things you need to know.
I think that's all I got on things you need to know, Sheila. I think we're done with things you need to know now. Oh, my gosh, look how good we did right here on Monday.
Monday, we got it going on.
Right here on Monday. Got all this energy, got all those things right. That's incredible.
Well, we don't know if we got them right. But
we got them right. We read them right. We did them good, Sheila.
Well, what's next is your 2 cents.
Okay.
And it's brought to you by Freedom Pond in Sparta, Mayberry Street. And they've got everything from guns to ammo to tools and guitars and jewelry, a little bit of everything. So you need to check out the friendliest pawn store around. What is something you don't want to hear when you walk into a dark room?
Hey, buddy, pull down your pants.
Of all the things.
You got to admit, that'd be a little weird.
Or maybe, hey, I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, that'd be creepy, too.
That'd be very creepy.
Man, that's a good one, Sheila.
Thank you.
I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't want to hear when I walk into a dark room.
Especially the scary stuff. But listen to this. Jason Bowles, this is funny. He said, my ex-wife's voice. I don't know her, nothing against her, but that's funny.
Buddy, that'd send chills down your spine, wouldn't it?
Oh, no.
Ooh.
She's back.
Oh, creepy.
What's something you don't want to hear when you walk into a dark room?
All right, that's coming up on Your 2 Cents, brought to you by Freedom Pond. You can find that on Facebook. Just hit up Jason and Sheila on Facebook or Good Morning Cookeville on Facebook. You'll be able to find it there. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little worn out today.
What'd you do this weekend?
Grandbabies.
Oh, nice.
They're in town for a little bit. They came in Saturday, middle of the day. They ended up spending the night, and then had them all day on Sunday, and I'm whipped.
They wear you out.
Wear you out, but
they love Papa.
Oh, we had a big time, Sheila. We watched some movies. It was pretty hot outside. We played outside for just a little bit, and then
Is it ever too hot for the kids? Because I sometimes think they can handle it.
Well,
more
they
than
can.
We can.
They can. They don't seem to care. But then Matthias wanted to watch something on TV, and suddenly he was too hot, Papa.
Too hot.
And I was like, you know what? You're right.
You're right.
Let's
Matthias.
go eat snacks and watch a movie. Great idea.
Where the air conditioner is.
Yeah. So got to do that, and that was fun. So I had a great weekend for sure. It's always good. All right, Your 2 Cents is up next here on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Hang out with us. We'll be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pond, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pond Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pond, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here. We're in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville. Brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:15 now.
Your 2 cents is brought to you by Freedom Pond, 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. Excuse me, got an itch. In Sparta. And they have everything you need, from guns to ammo to guitars, tools, and even a pontoon boat. Go check it out. What is something you don't want to hear when you walk into a dark room?
Anything, really. I mean, I don't want to, that'd be weird, somebody being in there.
Yes.
Also, like at the end of a record where it keeps bumping up against the end where it's played through.
That's kind of creepy, especially in a dark room.
Wouldn't that be weird? Yeah.
Well, Sarah said growling, slithering, hissing, snoring.
Yeah, all of that.
Thomas said a rattlesnake.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear that in a bright room either. I just don't want to hear it.
Well, at least in a bright room, you might be able to see
it.
where it's at and go the
room,
opposite direction.
Yeah, because anything in a dark room can be scary.
Yeah.
Whether it's fine when it's in daylight.
Mm-hmm.
It's scary.
Well, I mean,
in a dark
your
room.
eyes would adjust a little bit at some point.
Would it?
I don't know. I say that.
We're trying to convince ourselves we're not just wimpy.
Well, I'm not, I wouldn't be wimpy. I'd still go in. But to say that I wouldn't be scared if I heard something.
I'd find the light and turn it on.
It's probably one of those that's in the middle of the room with the string.
And those
you
are
never
creepy
can find
too.
the string.
It's always in a basement.
They're too, yeah.
Basements creep you out anyway. But then you're like, where is it?
My grandparents, their basement had a dirt floor.
Yeah.
And so it's basically a glorified crawl space, I guess you could say. But, I mean, you could stand up down there. And they had steps that went down to it.
Yeah.
And in the far corner, in the darkest part of this dirt floor basement, was where they kept the potatoes. So it was always the worst to be hey, go get some potatoes.
You're like, oh, no, not today.
Right. And
it's in the farthest, darkest corner to keep them fresh.
I mean, I don't know how many times that I went down. You know that feeling you get in your gut where every time I would just pick as many potatoes as I could and ran back. And everybody did. It wasn't just me. It was like a whole family thing that you didn't want to be the one.
And they made you get the potatoes because secretly they didn't want to get the potatoes either.
No, they didn't want to get the potatoes either. I was just the one who would go do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to go get potatoes.
Send the kids.
Jason will go do it.
Well, somebody said strange noises in a dark room. That's never good
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Any noise is terrible.
Footsteps. You go into a dark room and you hear footsteps, you're like, I didn't think anybody was in here.
I've got one.
Okay.
Heavy breathing.
That's the worst. Stop.
Can you imagine that?
No.
No, like that's terrible. Okay, that's the one that creeped me out the most is heavy breathing. I've decided.
Johnny Ferguson said when you walk into a dark room and you hear, you're in the wrong room.
It'd be like, yes, I am.
Oh, no, but you'd still go in.
You got that right.
Oh, my goodness. This is the things you hate to hear when you walk into a dark room. My pinky toe breaking as it finds the coffee table leg. Always in a dark room.
Always.
Yeah, that pinky toe, it finds stuff to like, woof. Dilcia said, get out.
And I would in a hurry.
And Landon, this is a good one. I see dead people. It's creepy anyway.
That would be.
I see dead people.
Oh, yeah, just for someone to be in there saying that, even if there were no dead people. which there probably wouldn't have been.
Kevin said the same thing as you did. Heavy breathing.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Sheila Caldwell said, "Don't turn on the lights." You're like, I'm turning on that light as soon as I can.
I'd at least give it one good, just to see if anybody had hooked up a clapper to it.
Might as well.
I mean,
right?
I'd give it a good try.
Because you may scare whatever's in that room.
That's right. A good clap is going to scare whatever's in the room, and
A light may turn on.
we don't know who's got the clapper and who don't.
Woo! Lynn said growling, human or animal.
Human growling would be a little scarier, I think.
I think so too. I was thinking the same thing.
I don't know why.
Because I've watched some of those scary movies.
Yeah. I feel like a animal growling, you could probably.
You're like, oh, it's just scared. It's defending
Right. You
itself.
could be, it's okay.
Human
little.
growling, you're like, that's something crazy.
I mean, unless it's like a bear or a lion or something.
Yeah. Ooh, that's scary.
Yeah. But if it was just a smaller animal, I think I would be okay with that.
Fred said the action being racked on a gun.
Oh, come on now. Oh, gosh, yes. Worse than heavy breathing.
It
Okay.
is worse than a human growling.
I have a new number one.
And then you hear too, John goes, "Don't look behind you."
How bad would you want to look behind you then?
I'd be like, but see, something tells me you could feel it breathing on the back of your neck.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a big old tall thing that's an animal or a growly human.
Either way. It's
Either
no
way.
good. Well, head over to Jason and Sheila or Good Morning Cookeville on Facebook. Get it on today's question. And how's it phrased exactly, Sheila?
What is something you don't want to hear when you walk into a dark room? And I do have to brag on our folks that they've got a lot of smart answers on stuff.
Yeah.
Like they behave. There's not a lot of dirty answers on stuff we put up. They've been trained really good.
Yeah. Well, we've got nice listeners, Sheila.
We do. Thank y'all so much.
Today is National Mac and Cheese Day.
I like mac and cheese. I mean, I
do
don't
too.
hate it.
I like mac and
But
cheese.
it's not like
I'm
my favorite of all time.
I'm in a complicated relationship with mac and cheese.
You are, aren't you? That cheese, it does
love
not do
it.
his body good.
Me, mac and cheese, and pizza. We used to
Be friends and
be able to get along anytime,
go everywhere
anywhere.
together. Yeah.
Anymore,
It's a special occasion y'all get together.
doesn't work out like it used to.
Like when you get older, the only time you see mac and cheese now is at a funeral. No, I'm kidding. You know how some of your family and stuff
Yeah,
when they
they-
get together when somebody passes.
That's funny. Today is Bastille Day. It commemorates modern France and the French democracy. Way to go,
Now, if I
France.
said that, you'd go, "You're un-American, Sheila."
I'm just letting y'all know.
Mm-hmm.
It's also National Grand Marnier Day, or Grandma, as we used to call it back in the day. Man, get me a shot of Grandma.
Yeah, that's how everybody said it.
Yeah. And it's also National Nude Day.
Well,
Now,
y'all can thank me because I didn't come in nude.
just because it's the day doesn't mean you should do it. I mean, you can do it at your home if you have a nice fenced-in yard where no one can see in, or you live out in the country. Sure. But, I wouldn't go to Walmart or CVS or Jamie's Eats and Sweets.
There's probably laws against that.
I wouldn't go over to Ford Lincoln in Cookeville and be like, "Hey, where's Jeff Root?" Probably not a good idea to do that naked.
And Jeff would be like, "Oh, put some pants on."
Put some pants on. We can do you a deal on a new Ford,
You got to put
but
pants
you're going to have to
on.
wear pants.
We can't have you test driving
Right.
like this.
I know. We got that new Bronco in. I know you want to see it. Well, let's put some pants on.
Brings a whole new meaning to bouncing around in the Bronco, doesn't it?
Oh, Sheila. So there you go. You can have all of
Yeah.
You can go out and celebrate all of that you want to, Sheila.
Here's one of these pets that are usually forgotten, and it's rabbits. It's Adopt a Rabbit Month, too.
Is it really?
Yeah, and my sister always had rabbits. I don't mean more than one, but after she got out on her own, she was a rabbit kind of girl.
So she would just have one rabbit.
One rabbit at a time, but she's had like 3 in her life. But then when she started having kids, she The rabbit, she just didn't replace.
I had a couple of rabbits. They're
Did
all
you
right.
like 'em? The best pets are cats and dogs.
Yeah.
The rabbit was cool.
I mean, I thought the rabbit was neat, but I didn't
But
see.
they've got a little side view, so they can't look you in the eye and look all sweet and precious, but they are sweet.
Yeah, I mean, it was all right. Now, some of them, there's some people that have them, they just hop through their house and they use like a little rabbit litter box.
Yeah, this one used a litter box.
Really?
All of hers did. I mean, they're as easy to litter box train as a cat.
Oh, mine was outside in a little cage.
Well,
I didn't like that.
She had cage on the inside with and it would be out, and it's like, oh, I got to do my business and go back in the little cage and do its business.
I tell you, I've never seen so many bunnies as I have this year.
Yeah.
My neighbor hadn't bush hogged in a minute, and so he's got a lot of briars. Yeah, a lot of briars, a lot of wild blackberries.
They like to have their little house and those.
Man, I bet there got to be thousands living over there. They have their own little bunny town. They've got a mayor.
Bunny town.
They got their own police force. They got a fire department. They got it all over here in Bunny Town. Here's the problem, though. There's
come on your side for
Bunny Town has been
going to go out.
has been coming over to my garden.
Oh.
And they've been eating my beans.
Uh-oh.
And so I've got to do
some. Your dogs would stop that.
Well, they stop some of them, but they can't stop all of them. It's like it's kind of like the border.
Yeah. They're making a run for the border.
It's kind of like the border. I need to build a wall.
It's better over there. I need food.
And so I guess I need to hire some more dogs to be my bunny ice agents. I don't know. But they're coming over and I mean and they've even eaten a little bit of my sunflowers. Just like the leaves off of them.
I bet it's tasty.
I don't know, but between bunnies and deer, it's good. But
let me say something I thought of the other day. I saw little bunnies on the side of the road, and they were fighting, and they were doing the little paws up, fighting. They were both standing up, and I'm thinking, that's the only animal, and I hate to say this, ladies, don't be mad at me, but they fight like girls.
No, I don't think so. Girls fight mean.
Well,
bunnies
I've seen
fight
some
cute.
girls like slapping each other, like, get away, get away, get away. Yeah, I've seen some bad fights with women.
Well, I'm sure there has been.
I say women, it's more high school girls.
Man, there was nothing better than a high school girl fight back in the day.
Some of us bring it on.
Oh, man, it was awesome.
Like, I don't like to fight, but I can end it.
Yeah. Well, it's like I remember more of the girl fights than I do the boy fights.
Of course you do, because any guy's hoping a shirt comes off.
Well, no, that's not. No,
tear a shirt off.
That is not why. Because it was full on mean spirited. When guys fight, there's some decorum. We don't really want.
There's not.
Yes, there's plenty of roostering about, and then I mean,
roostering about.
Right, there's a lot of chest bumping. We don't want to fight.
That is not true.
That is true.
By the time a girl builds up the fight thing,
it's on.
We want to fight.
There's no talking it out.
We're ending this right now.
It can't be done. Yes.
Yeah.
That's why.
No getting in between it.
That's why it's so much better.
Yeah. I get you. No, I don't think it's that.
A lot of hair pulling.
Why do y'all like hair pulling? Why do men like watching the hair pulling?
I don't know, but there's something real entertaining about watching a girl fight. There is. I don't know what. And it's nothing dirty. It's just y'all play nasty when you fight.
Do we now?
Yeah.
I think we really don't want to fight. And we try to avoid it. We try to avoid the confrontation. And then when it's on, it's on. We've had enough.
I guess that's what makes it so good.
Yeah, we've had enough by the time it gets to that point.
I don't know, but it's very entertaining. And I'm not talking about like women wrestling and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all right. But a real...
where both people are mad and there's no holes
full
barred.
on Jerry Springer.
It is, ain't it?
Yeah. Yes. I think it's what made Jerry Springer so popular. It wasn't just the fights.
Yeah.
It was the girl fights because they went straight for the hair and it was on.
Yeah. And then I remember, I don't know what episode this was, but one girl had a hunk of hair in her hand and like some of the scalp with it. Because that really happened. I don't know. I was thinking, is that planned?
Are you sure it wasn't a weave?
May have been.
May have been a weave.
I don't know. I mean, I was flipping around on the channels and then I was like, what is this?
Coming up, spoiler alert, things going on in the world of entertainment and music. We'll get to that here in just a little bit on Good Morning Cookeville. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln Cookeville. Are you tired of having to wait at a dealership to get your car serviced? Well, then you're going to love Ford Mobile Service from Ford of Cookeville. From oil changes and tire rotations to simple repairs, our certified technicians will do their thing right in your own driveway thanks to our state-of-the-art mobile service van. Let us come to you. Schedule your Ford Mobile Service now at FordLincolnCookeville.com or give us a call at 931-526-3325. Terms and conditions apply. See deal for details.
Did you know that all of our stations have some great half-price Upper Cumberland deals? You're supporting local businesses and getting great savings at the same time.
Businesses like Foglight Food House, CG's Boutique, The Exceptional Bean, Fire and Vine Restaurant and Rooftop Bar, and the Royal House of Cheese.
Visit any of the Cookeville Communications station websites for more information or to purchase a half-price gift card.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. The Washington Nationals selected high school shortstop Ethan Willits with the #1 overall pick in the MLB draft yesterday. Willits is the youngest player since Ken Griffey Jr. to be picked #1 at 17 years and 216 days old. He's committed to Oklahoma and led his high school to 3 straight state championships. Tennessee Vol Liam Doyle went #5 overall to the St. Louis Cardinals. Doyle went 10-4 this past season with a 3.20 ERA. He struck out 164 batters in 95 2/3 innings. Yannick Sinner got the best of Carlos Alcaraz in the Wimbledon final yesterday and won his first title, taking down the 2-time defending champ. Sinner dropped the first set but won the next 3, all at 6-4. The last 7 Grand Slam trophies have been won by Sinner and Alcaraz. 25-year-old Chris Gotterup won the Scottish Open yesterday for his second PGA Tour victory. Gotterup fired 15 under and outdueled Rory McIlroy, who finished at 13 under par. The win for Gotterup gets him into next week's major championship, the Open at Royal Portrush, for the first time. He's also inside the top 50 in the world for the first time in his career. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:33.
Gene Gant, he is with Overton County, and he has done a lot with passing, trying to get something passed where they can do shuttles when they have events at Overton County. We're going to talk to him about that. He's been involved in just about everything there. So we'll have a Overton County update from Gene Gant.
All the stuff that they're redoing around the square and all that stuff. Gene is involved in Livingston.
He is.
And it seems like he's got his hand in a little bit of everything. So always look forward to talking to him. Hope he wears his fun hat. Spoiler alert, things going on in the world of entertainment music. Jimmy Fallon's got Shaquan Barkley on there. Stephen Colbert's got Stephen A. Smith. And that's about it as far as
things we'd want to know.
Quality guest. On regular TV tonight on NBC, it's American Ninja Warrior. ABC, Bachelor in Paradise. ESPN has the Home Run Derby on tonight.
Hey, that's always fun to watch.
TLC, a new, it's a season finale of Virgins. Below Deck is on Bravo, and A Killer Among Friends is on ID.
ID. Those are true stories.
Yeah. Donna, this morning as I was leaving, she was still kind of half asleep, but she was talking to me.
Uh-huh.
And yesterday, late in the afternoon, I just put it on that Motley Crue movie, The Dirt.
Yeah.
So she was in and out, so she saw some of it. You know, we were all kind of doing something else. Well, last night, I guess, as I was leaving, she was kind of druggy. She said, I kept dreaming about Motley Crue last night. I said, oh, really? She goes, had to kill a few people. I buried them in the yard. I didn't have time to put down grass seed.
What? I wonder what made her mad that she had to kill some people when she was watching the Motley Crue.
I don't know.
They were probably messing with
But
her.
it's funny because normally she puts them in the crawl space. But this
Crawl
time it was in the yard, and she has not put down grass seed yet.
So she was still kind of out of it when
she was still kind of out of it. I thought it was so funny. One of her main concerns was
I didn't put down
I didn't
grass.
put down grass seed.
Well, I mean, that looks pretty obvious.
I know, but that's just classic her. Anyway, on streaming, season 1 on Hulu of a show called Stags. Also on Hulu, Love Island UK.
UK. I wonder if they're different than America.
Yeah, of course.
Wonder how different.
I don't know. Well, I know we have better teeth.
It's true.
The season of Love Island USA ended with Amaya and Brian winning the $100,000 grand prize, $100,000 grand prize. Next month, on October 25th, Love Island USA host Ariana Maddox will join Andy Cohen for Season 7 reunion special.
Oh, the reunion.
Yeah.
Andy's good about getting it stirred up on reunions and acts like, what? What did I do?
I mean, I probably won't watch that since I didn't see any of the Love
me
Island.
either, and I don't plan on watching Love Island.
No. SharkCon offered ticket refunds to last week events because Richard Dreyfuss canceled an appearance due to viral bronchitis. The actor who played Matt Hooper in Jaws apologized to the Tampa, Florida crowd by video from his bed.
I saw that video. I was wondering what he was talking about.
Hey,
I saw a clip.
In Knoxville this weekend, they had some sort of con, and the two guys from Perfect Strangers were there.
Balky?
Yeah, Balky was there, and the other guy.
See, he's always the other guy, but we like him too.
Yeah.
I just can't.
But they were in Knoxville for the whatever con they just had.
I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, I'd like to have gone to that.
Yeah.
Wish I'd have known. Late last month, Hailey Bieber's executive assistant, Elle Duche, exchanged vows in a wedding ceremony with Justin Bieber's assistant, Santi Dominguez. It's just like the Netflix movie Set It Up. In the film, Glenn Powell and Zoe Duchess character fall in love while playing matchmaker for their bosses. So the two assistants got married.
Nice, I guess.
Well, I guess. I mean, they could carpool to work, I guess. I don't know.
Save on gas money. That's good.
Yeah. Wonder how much you get paid being a Bieber assistant.
Probably good, I guess. I don't know.
You think? I would think so. I mean, if I was going to be Justin Bieber's assistant,
I'd want good money for that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I'd want to even do it.
You'd do it, Sheila.
You think I would?
For sure.
What's that supposed to mean?
I just think you would. I think if you got a call today from Justin Bieber and said, Sheila, I need you to be my assistant, you'd be all like, Jason, I can't come in anymore because I'm going to go be Justin Bieber's assistant.
I don't know if I'd want all that.
Whose assistant would you be?
Dolly Parton.
You think being Dolly's assistant would be easier than being Justin Bieber's?
I think it'd be more fun and I would be more appreciated.
You don't think Justin Bieber would appreciate you?
No.
But Dolly would.
Dolly would.
Last week, the aides of Prince Harry and King Charles met for what some are calling
their assistant.
a secret peace summit.
It's about time.
How terrible is it though that you have to have your people go meet with your family's people to try to work something out?
That's how, like in all these movies and shows I've watched, you have to schedule a time to meet with your mom or your dad.
You'd think Prince Charles would be like, you know what? I'm the daddy here.
He's not, though.
I'm going to
I
fly.
mean, he is the dad, but what I'm saying, he's not like that.
Right. I'm going to fly to wherever he is, and we're going to work this out because I'm the adult in the room. I'm the dad.
I need to set a good example for my son.
I need to be the one to do this.
No.
If I want to have a relationship with my son, what should I do?
I don't know if he truly wants one. It may have been Harry that's asking to speak to Daddy,
Yeah.
but I don't know that. I'd say Harry's missing his real family since Megan took him away from everybody.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say he probably needs somebody to talk to. That'd be the only people he could really talk to. The only people you can really talk to is your family, I think. Don't you? I mean, if you're going to have to pick somebody that's, ride or die, no matter what, it's probably
Here's
going to be
sometimes I think it
somebody in
depends
your
on the family.
Well, of course it depends.
Not that there's not love there, but sometimes there's more judgment.
You're right. No, I understand. Not everybody's family's the same, but, that's a good place to start.
Well, that's why it hurts me so much to see them not talking.
Yeah.
I mean, it's father and son. Come on. And the brothers. I want the brothers to get along.
Yeah, I'm more in for them to get along than...
Me too. That's it. Like, okay, so you're not used to this since you're an only child, but I feel like there's nothing like your sibling. Because especially when there's just two of you.
Right.
That is like, it becomes the only person that knows you from the beginning to the end.
It's not that I'm against siblings, Sheila. I'm just real happy I don't have one.
I get it because you've had to deal with not having somebody.
Right. This is big news for those of you keeping up with the relationship status of Megan Thee Stallion. It's official. Her and NBA star Klay Thompson are official. Well, they're at least Instagram official.
Well, I was worried about this.
I knew you were. That's why I brought this up.
I didn't even know they were dating.
I didn't. It's been rumored for a few weeks that they've been together.
That's how out of the like middle of it I am.
And if you know who either one of those people are, I'm sure
I do know Megan.
Well, yeah. Why don't you know Megan?
I know Megan the Stallion.
Megan the Stallion.
I know Megan.
I hope they do well together.
Yeah, I don't wish bad or ill on them.
Yeah, there's been a snapshot of them vacationing in the Bahamas.
Well, that sounds like fun.
And she got some bright pink nails apparently for the hand holding video or picture.
That sounds like she's happy. You don't get bright pink nails if you're unhappy.
You don't? Is that a rule?
It's not a rule, but I mean, if I'm not feeling bad, it's a darker color. More gloom.
Dark Sheila.
That makes you laugh, don't it? Have you ever seen the Dark Sheila?
No. That'd be funny, though. Congratulations to Morgan Wallen and his team. They're celebrating the newest #1 song in the country with Just in Case.
Just in case. Like Linda Hand. What?
That's the name of the song, Just in Case.
Oh, I thought it was another singer that sung with him. I'm sorry. I thought his name was Justin Case. Sorry about that. Go ahead, Jason.
Anyway, congratulations to Morgan Wallen on a new #1.
So he didn't do a duet?
No.
Because he's got like a whole duet stuff going on.
No, that's just him.
Well, I know this song. I can't place it right now. Sing a little bit of it.
No, thanks. Box office report over the weekend. #1, no doubt, Superman, $122 million. Superman's been everywhere. Jurassic World Rebirth comes in at #2 with $40 million. #3, F1 the movie, still hanging in there at a very good amount, $13 million.
You know, that is pretty good because it's been released for several weeks now.
Yeah. How to Train Your Dragon, $7.8 million. And Elio, never heard of it, $3.9 million.
You say you've never heard of it. You read it several times last week.
Right, but I don't know what it's about.
You even described what it was about last week.
Well, I don't know. Doesn't say here anymore.
Doesn't say anymore, and I've forgotten.
Well, I'm not going to go see it.
I know. You didn't let it go in your memory bank
Right.
because you're not gonna go see it.
I think the new Smurfs movie comes out this week too.
I didn't know there was a new Smurf movie.
Well, I didn't either till I was watching kids programming this weekend, and I was like, "Oh, there's
because the
right
grandbabies were in.
That's right. So may go see the new Smurf movie with them this week.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That will be very cute. I wonder if Katy Perry's wasn't she Smurfette on the one?
I don't
of the
know.
movies?
I didn't pay attention to who the voices were.
Yeah.
That never matters to me. They're Smurfs. They're not the people.
No, but anything Jack Black or when Robin Williams was still around, anything they did the voice for, it's always pretty good.
They did a good job, but it doesn't matter. It could have been anybody. Honestly, I'm tired of actors taking away voiceover people's jobs, to be honest with you.
Well, now that you said it that way, I don't like that either.
Coming up, we got The Real Good and Ask Sheila.
Uh-oh, it's my turn.
That's all coming up next here on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio Hangout. We'll be right back.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Monday morning forecast. Mostly sunny skies can be expected today with scattered thunderstorms developing in the afternoon. Stronger storms may contain gusty winds, frequent cloud-to-ground lightning, and torrential downpours. Highs will top out in the upper 80s. Skies will be partly cloudy overnight with patchy fog developing. Lows will be around 70. Tuesday will be mostly sunny and muggy with highs around 90. Heat index values will be close to 100. Scattered storm chances will pick back up Wednesday with highs around 90. Daily chances for storms will continue through the end of the week and into this weekend. Be sure you're following Upper Cumberland Weather on Facebook and X for the latest weather information.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila with you here in the Willow Window Studio, 648. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
A high today for us getting up to the mid-80s. We could see some showers later on this afternoon. We've got 68 right now.
Every day, me and Sheila, we go through some news stories. We try to find some that are positive and uplifting, and we call it The Real Good. There's a school custodian in Paris, France. His name is Fassino Samba Cissé. He was
just made that up.
That's what it looks like. Its name is anyway. He was relaxing in the evening after a long week of work when he heard a fire alarm and saw smoke pouring from a nearby apartment.
Oh,
Fassino didn't hesitate. Spotting a woman and several kids trapped inside, he climbed out onto the 6th floor ledge and started pulling people to safety. In total, he rescued 6 people, including 2 babies.
Good for him.
They asked him, "Why'd you do it?" He said, "They had to be saved. That's it. I didn't hesitate. I jumped automatically." He wasn't a trained first responder. He didn't have any safety gear. He just had instinct and heart. And his actions impacted the lives of strangers he'd never even met before. The brave act resulted in Fassino receiving a medal at a ceremony for courage and devotion, and the city of Paris recognizing him as a Parisian hero.
Ooh, that sounds even special.
Yeah, hero's great, but a Parisian
hero.
Ooh, so fancy. Bet that comes with a charcuterie board.
I bet so.
And some wine.
I'd take it.
And one of those little hats you wear sideways.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
All right, another real good story here. Members of the class of 1959 from David Anderson High School in Lisbon, Ohio, are showing us all what lifelong community spirit looks like. More than 6 decades after graduation, these former classmates who still meet up for monthly lunches decided to do something special for their hometown there of Lisbon, Ohio. They pulled together $600 from their class treasury, added a bit more through fundraising, and donated a beautiful 4-foot wooden bench to the village. But they're not done. With extra funds, the class of 1959 is planning to buy a bike rack and even donate to the local food bank, showing that good friends who are connected to their community can make an impact that lasts decades.
I agree.
Way to go, class of 1959.
Wasn't that a John Anderson song?
Yeah.
Was it 1959?
Yeah, I believe it was. I don't know if it was John Anderson, though.
It was John Anderson, but I didn't know if I had the right year. Pretty sure.
Maybe. I think you're right about...
No, I know I'm right about the singer.
No, I think you're right about the song.
All right, then, but I'm right about the singer, too.
Yeah. Old school, that's what I was thinking about down at the old school.
That's John Conway.
Yeah, different.
Don't mess with me with the old classic country.
But that's what I was. That's what was in my head.
You're thinking old school.
Yeah, I was thinking old school, which is a great song too. All right.
Yes.
You ready for Ask Sheila? Since you seem to be in the you know everything mode.
Oh my goodness! I was not acting that way.
Sounded like it.
No, you were trying to tell me somebody else sung that
You're
song.
like,
and
well,
I knew it,
actually, I know it was John Anderson. I know it.
Is that how I was talking?
I know.
I know that I'm right.
I know everything.
No, I know classic country.
All right, Sheila, here we go. This looks like it's about work and jobs.
Oh, I hoped it would be classic country.
Work and jobs, your worst subject.
I'll try my best.
All right. According to a recent survey, 60% of Americans would rather have this than a raise at work. What is it?
It's about work and jobs.
60% of Americans would rather have this than a raise at work. What is it?
Probably a new manager.
Got it right.
Boss or
a new boss. 60%?
That's my boss.
60% would rather have a new boss than a raise?
Well, if you think about...
I know. There's a lot of terrible ones.
Well, you think about just in our lives.
Oh, I know. Oh.
It's been up and down.
I know it has.
But I've also had great ones.
There is times where I would have taken a new boss over a raise, but...
Gosh, yeah.
It would also depend on how much the raise is.
It's like Jason goes, I've got to really just weigh my
Right.
options.
If it's a huge raise, but I still have to have a terrible boss, I'd probably still be in.
I'd take a good boss any day over that raise because that makes your life a lot better.
Oh, for same money, yeah. But you start offering $30,000-$40,000 more a year to stick around. I'm sticking around, Sheila.
Well, that's true. Money does make your life happier.
It does.
Don't listen to them when they say money ain't everything. Well, it makes it a little easier.
Yeah, one guy told me, he said, money can't buy happiness, but it can rent it.
Ben. Gotta love y'all.
8% of people surveyed, 8% of people surveyed said that this is their top stressor at work. What is it?
Coworkers.
No, it has nothing to do with
somebody stealing their lunch out of the fridge.
The people around you. It has nothing to do with the people around you.
It's only 8%.
It's only 8%.
What does this 8% say again?
8% of people surveyed said this is their top stressor at work.
Stressor. Being late for work?
No, I don't know how to give you a hint without giving it away either, Sheila. Sorry.
Is it their boss again?
No, it's not their boss. But
that'd be a lot more than 8.
But their boss could impact this.
Their pay.
Lack of job security. So people who are always afraid they're going to get fired.
Yeah, that's an awful way to live.
That is. Here's the deal: just do a good job, and then you won't get fired.
That's not true, because when you got a bad boss, nothing
Well, that's
makes them
true.
happy.
That's true, and 60% of people apparently do have a bad boss.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. There's some people that just can't be bossed.
Well, that is true too. They think they know it all.
Right.
That's funny.
So yeah, lack of job security. Wow, 8%. A Yahoo job survey found that 70% of people admitted to stealing office supplies. 40% said they usually steal this. What is it?
Pens or notepads?
I'll give you notepads. Sticky notes was the.
I was thinking of notepads.
Oh, then I won't give it to you then, Sheila.
Sticky notes.
No, I'll give it to you. That was the correct answer.
Why do they take the little sticky notes?
I guess because they're easy to take. You can put them down in your bag or whatever.
But here's the deal. Is it stealing if you use them for work?
No, I don't think so then. But I mean, if you
Sometimes I'll take it
if you just dropped them down in your purse and you're
it's like
I'm going to
I'll
use
get my
these
little
for
bag.
work. But then you get home, you're like, well, where'd those sticky notes at? Oh, you know what? I brought some in from work, and you use them. Buy more Cheetos.
Is that considered stealing?
That is considered stealing.
No comment.
Have you been stealing sticky notes from the
Not
station?
meaning to.
Here,
I don't know if it's sticky notes.
well, in all honesty, I'll just
Notepad.
I'll just tell you this: the sticky notes we have at the station all have another company's name at the
They
top.
do.
If it wasn't for Cash Express, I don't think we get anything written down.
Well, we do use them.
We use the heck out of them. And
Well, why throw it away?
between Cash Express sticky notes and Willow window pens, we never have to go to Staples again.
And there is a new pen that you like. You didn't steal it, though. You asked. The technology store.
Yes. So we
See how excited he is about this?
So we went into the technology store the other day, and they had huge pens, like the kind you win
huge
at
green ones.
like the kind you win at the fair.
Yeah, yeah.
But that work.
And they really wrote good.
I love it. I love writing with it because the other you guys squeak you. And this one's big and wide.
It's really good for big man hands. Is what you're trying to say.
That's what I'm trying to say. And so and you're my witness. I wasn't going to take the
No,
pen.
he wasn't. He was just saying this is a cool
This
pen.
is cool, man. This is awesome pen.
And people are less likely to steal them because they're bigger. They're
Right.
like real like big.
But Mr. Benjamin over there, he let me take it.
Yeah, he did. He goes, go ahead and take that
He
one.
did. See, so I had permission.
You got a witness.
So I didn't steal a pen from the technology store.
I almost think you were wanting to though, but you're thinking, how am I going to get this big pen?
Right. You can't just pocket
Because
that.
it's awkward enough that you would be seen.
You'd be seen.
Yeah, and then it's a bright green.
Yeah. So it's obvious.
Well, they're pretty smart over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they got all kinds of technology.
Right. And know which pens to get.
And they got cameras everywhere too, because they sell that stuff.
Right.
So you couldn't steal nothing from them.
And installers, they know how to
Yeah.
install it to where it's the great angle.
Anyway, I do like that pen. All right, coming up, Mr. Gene Gant. Now, Livingston has all kinds of stuff going on. Gene is somehow in the middle of all of it.
He is. I call him Mr. Overton County.
I know we got a live in Livingston coming up here soon, so we'll talk to him about that, what's going on around the square, the improvements that are going on, and who knows what else he's into.
He's into a shuttle bus, too.
Oh, shuttle bus. Yeah, that's right. Forgot about that. That's all coming up next here on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Guys, hang on. We'll be right back.
TRN News.
A federal operation last week uncovered skimming devices at a Memphis grocery store. It's part of a push to stop criminals stealing EBT card data. The U.S. Secret Service led this effort, inspecting over 2,200 point-of-sale terminals and finding 4 devices believed to have prevented about $4 million in fraud. Officials say these scams often drain SNAP benefits from lower-income families within minutes. Tennessee is still considering adding chip technology to EBT cards to help prevent future thefts. Nashville's public transit agency working with a consulting firm to help establish a new transit unit within the Metro Nashville Police Department. We Go board members voted to approve a contract with the company Marine Tiger during a meeting last month. Nashville leaders working to enhance security throughout the transit system as part of Mayor Freddie O'Connell's Choose How You Move initiative. I'm Lee Mowen.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
When I grow up, I want to be a new pair of blue jeans. When I grow up, I want to be a kid's first computer. When I grow up, I want to be a glass countertop in a new home. When I grow up, I want to be a kid's best birthday present. When I grow up, I want to be a football stadium. When I grow up, I want to be a warm fleece on a cold day. When I grow up, I want to be a fancy backsplash. I want to be a bike that races around the country. When I grow up, I want to be a bench on a forest trail. I want to be a rocking chair on a sunny porch. I want to be a skyscraper. I want to be When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. A public service advertisement brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
A federal judge in Maryland expressing concern about Kilmar Abrego Garcia being immediately deported if he's released on bond in Tennessee. Abrego Garcia, currently behind bars in Nashville, faces charges of human smuggling. The judge on Friday scolded the Justice Department for not being prepared to answer questions about deportation if Garcia is released pending trial. A hearing in Tennessee with a separate judge is set for sometime later this week. Abrego Garcia was accidentally deported to El Salvador earlier this year before being returned to the States. A man wanted for an Alabama double murder now behind bars in Tennessee. Giles County authorities arresting Aaron Dante Williams Friday morning at an area motel. He was found with his missing, unharmed 3-year-old son. Police in Auburn say Williams killed the child's mother along with her 13-year-old stepdaughter several days ago before fleeing with the little boy. He's awaiting extradition back to Alabama, the child being reunited with family. I'm Lee Mowen, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. The Putnam County Parks and Recreation Department is asking for the public to fill out an online survey detailing what they want to see in their public park system. The department says input from the survey will help guide future parks, trails, and recreational opportunities across the county. The Baxter City Council has approved the first reading of an ordinance annexing property on Millie Lane. The annexation of 1.54 acres will have a second reading next month. Mayor Danny Holmes says the owner of the land requested the annexation. Nighttime resurfacing operations began on I-40 in Cumberland County Sunday. TDOT says crews will be resurfacing between mile markers 317 and 322 through Friday morning from 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. The agency urging drivers to use caution in the area. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Monday morning forecast. Mostly sunny skies can be expected today with scattered thunderstorms developing in the afternoon. Stronger storms may contain gusty winds, frequent cloud-to-ground lightning, and torrential downpours. Highs will top out in the upper 80s. Skies will be partly cloudy overnight with patchy fog developing. Lows will be around 70. Tuesday will be mostly sunny and muggy with highs around 90. Heat index values will be close to 100. Scattered storm chances will pick back up Wednesday with highs around 90. Daily chances for storms will continue through the end of the week and into this weekend. Be sure you're following Upper Cumberland Weather on Facebook and X for the latest weather information.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic and share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune and dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Oh, no. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 707.
And we have Mr. Overton County with us, Gene Gant. So good to have you. Thank you so much for making the drive up from Livingston.
Thank you for inviting me.
This is the first time I've seen Gene without his fancy hat on.
I know.
I've been wondering what daylight looks like early in the morning.
This is it, man.
This is it, yeah.
Now, I will say, Gene normally, well, not normally, but when there's a big event going on in Livingston or Overton County and that Gene's there, he has a hat that's got, is that a foxtail or what kind of tail is it?
Yeah, it's a big foxtail, yeah.
So he's got a hat with a foxtail, got a big feather. And
it's the coolest hat I've ever seen.
Hat. So this is the first time I've seen Gene without it on.
Yeah. I've met people when I had my hat on, and then I'd meet them a few weeks later, and they'd say, we thought you dressed like that all the time.
Yeah.
But not all the time.
So you don't always look like you do for Pioneer Days?
Not always.
Okay.
No.
Pioneer Days, that's when you bring that out.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I mean.
Oh, Gene looks the part on Pioneer Days.
Yeah.
He looks like a pioneer.
It's cool.
It's the same hat I had when I was in charge of Pioneer Days in 1984. So it's my same outfit. I can still wear it.
Good
so
for you,
I just
man.
keep bringing it out every year.
That's right.
Well, let's talk about your history. Were you born and raised in Overton County?
No, I was born and raised in North Carolina, but I came here in 1976 for the first time right out of college, and was the first respiratory therapy director at the hospital, brand new hospital there in Livingston.
Really?
So that's what brought me up here, yeah.
Huh. Where'd you go to school?
At Central Piedmont Community College in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte, North Carolina. So you made it here. So the job at Livingston Regional is what brought you here.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. That, as the story goes, when I was very young, my grandfather was dying, and he asked me what I was going to do when I grew up, and I said I don't know. And he said you should go over to the mountains to Tennessee and make something of yourself. And I said, okay. And so when this opportunity came up, I thought, well, there it is. So I'm gonna head to Tennessee.
That's every person in North Carolina's goal, ain't it? To make it over the mountains to Tennessee.
Exactly.
I knew it.
I love that story. I mean, I really would have thought you were born and raised here because you love it so much here.
I do.
This has become your home.
It has. It really has. When I got here, I knew this was where I was supposed to be, so I never looked back, and here I am.
What made you so passionate about getting into the community to help do these things? Because I mean, we talk about Pioneer Days, but you're involved in so many things. What pushed you in that direction?
Well, it was back in the 80s when the economy was very bad. We saw Livingston take a downturn, and like a lot of other towns, most of the businesses had shut their doors. And so I'd found a building that was in bankruptcy, and I thought, well, I could buy that building and try to do something with it. So I bought my first building there in 1984. And with that, I saw that if we didn't do something, that town was going to suffer. So we started a movement, and I've been going at it for 40 years and still at it now. So
which building did you buy?
it's the one where the iron lungs are in the window, where my offices are.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We have a respiratory museum there, one of the few in the United States. So we have iron lungs and old ventilators, things of that nature.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I haven't been in there yet.
Yeah, you should come in. You can get in the iron lung and experience it if you'd like to.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we need to do that and
Yeah.
do a video story about
Yeah,
that.
that'd be so much fun.
Yeah, we have the largest ventilator collection in the country, antique ventilators, everything from the iron lung up to
In
modern
Livingston.
day. In Livingston, right
The
there.
largest in the
your-
country.
Yep.
That was your job too, then.
Right, I was a respiratory therapist, so I got involved with enjoying that kind of old equipment, antiques. And the doc that I worked for in North Carolina had polio when he was a child. So he told me about polio, and I was an orderly at the time. And one day I said, I'd like to do something like that. And the next day I got transferred over to inhalation therapy at the time. And that's where I got my career started. I was 16 when I started that.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, the iron lung has a catch. It's $5 to get in and $500 to get out.
and that's how you raise money at the respiratory museum.
That's right,
That's
exactly, yeah.
That's a very interesting story, and that's something that I didn't know that even existed, and especially in Livingston. I figured people had some of that stuff, but that a respiratory museum, I just didn't expect that. What's something in Livingston other than the respiratory museum that you think people would be surprised to know about it?
Well, the park up there is, I don't know if people have been to our splash pad in our park, but it's just a phenomenal thing.
It is.
One of the best things we ever did, and I kid about it being the best thing we did since the railroad came back in 1910, but one of the things that's ideal about it is the splash pad itself is shaped like a guitar.
Yeah.
And you don't see that until you're up above it and see it. But when we point that out to people, they go, oh, yeah, it is a guitar. But that's a very important piece of our legacy. And we have a lot of kids come there from all over the Upper Cumberland. There's buses there all the time from Jackson County, Pickett County, all around Clay County. And people, I've seen buses there from Sparta, bringing their kids up from Sparta, that far away. So that's a big draw for us, something very important, and if people hadn't seen it, they need to see it.
Well, I think what also makes it so unique is it's all fenced in.
Mm-hmm.
So they can even play in the grass, play in the splash pad area, and you feel like your kids are somewhat safe.
Right.
And I think that's fantastic.
Right.
You can see everything, too. It's just not like there's a dip where the playground's below grade or something like that. It's all flat, so no matter where you are as a parent,
you can see those kids.
You can see you can see them.
That's
and
important.
Yeah, 100%.
And then, of course, there's the amphitheater, which is great. So we have our music venue down there as well. Yeah. So we have a lot of great concerts, and we have at least 3 concerts a year. And those are all funded by our Main Street program, so which I chair at this point. It used to be downtown revitalization, but we've now transitioned to Main Street, so we have the Main Street Commission.
We've got Gene Gant here in the studio with us. Plenty of things going on in Livingston. We'll get into that next. In fact, coming up on August 2nd, a huge Live in Livingston is on the way. We'll talk to him about that, more about what's going on around the square, the shuttle bus stuff. We'll get into all that in just a little bit here on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Hang out with us. We'll be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila, and we're here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
We're talking about Overton County and Livingston with Gene Gant, and you were trying to get shuttles in the area of Livingston, and did that pass?
Well, I did get the county or the city council to approve a shuttle to use for people mover, if you will, for our concerts and events, things like that. Still hadn't got it yet, but we're on the search for it. I know where one is anyway. But when we have these big events, it's people park, and it's a distance to park and then come up to the stage. And so we want to start making it more convenient for them, making it a very welcome environment so that they don't have to worry about walking. Some people can't walk a long way.
Sure.
And it's not too far, but, a block or two is a lot for some people. So we want to make that more welcome. And we've also looked, in the future, we would hope to have a shuttle. We're talking about a shuttle bus that runs from the lake to town on a regular basis.
Great idea.
Yeah.
And we have 2.5.
Livingston coming up this way is kind of like the gateway to Del Hollow.
Right.
It really is. And I think a lot of people end up staying in Airbnbs in Livingston.
Right.
And going to Del Hollow. That seems to be a thing now because Livingston's the bigger of the towns that it's closest to. There's all this great stuff to do in Livingston. So if you're not at the lake, you still have nice restaurants you can go to. So that's a big deal right now to be able to have that. That'd be awesome.
Well, if you think there's 2.5 to 3 million people a year that come to Del Hollow Lake, and that's a statistic that's just phenomenal to me. And we get a lot of the business from the lake, but we don't get enough. And so I think with this shuttle, no matter where you are on the lake, you can come to a marina on that side, be picked up, go to town. When it rains for a couple of days and you're on the lake on a houseboat, it might be nice to get off and go see some other things.
Yeah.
So we want to make that as convenient as possible. And again, that's a little bit in the future.
I think it's a great idea.
But it's in the process of being planned out right now.
That'd get more people, more tourism in the area of Livingston. So that'd be fantastic. Exactly. If they haven't seen it, they're going to fall in love.
Yeah.
Well, this area right now, tourism is our biggest moneymaker.
It is.
And so the more that we can lean into that, the better. Now, that don't mean we have to have a amusement park, which, I wouldn't mind one, but we don't have to have that. We have all this adventure tourism is what they're calling, which is lakes and trails and all the stuff that we, waterfall, all the stuff that we take for granted, really. Right. All these other people are coming here and they're spending $400 million a year, and to be able to get a piece of that pie. And I'm just talking about right here in the Upper Cumberland. That's
exactly,
$400 million, not the whole state, just our 14 county area.
Well, you think about the the thing that we're beginning to promote too is day trips from Nashville or from Knoxville, from Chattanooga. We have, if you think about it, in the fall, so many people go to the Smokies to go see the leaves from the Nashville market, for example. Well, what if we could detour them off here and go on a colorist tour here in the Upper Cumberland?
And there'd be tons. I mean, it's even more beautiful here, I think.
I think so too.
And way less traffic.
Right.
Way less mini putt places too.
Right.
Way less.
Well, I saw that a few years ago. The Smoky Mountain Park was shut down because of air pollution.
Yeah.
Because there were so many cars there trying to see the leaves. And I would rather avoid that if I was going to look at leaves.
Oh, me
you
too.
know.
And there's plenty of great places to look, especially in Overton County. I mean, driving up 84 up to Allen's or any of those places, just beautiful spots.
Right.
You're going to see lots of little animals too and wildlife.
Yeah.
You may not see a bear.
But you might.
You might.
Because they're moving on.
But you might. I mean, that's the whole thing.
Even the bears are knowing how great it is.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep. We had a bear in town just a few weeks ago.
Did you?
Yeah, we sure did. Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting because it was being spotted around town and people were tracking it, and it finally took off on its own. But
yeah, we had about a month there of just animals being on the loose. We had the
zebra,
the
Yeah.
wallaby,
and the wallaby
in Gainesboro, and the bear in Livingston.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear about the wallaby in
There's
Gainesboro.
a wallaby in
That's
Gainesboro.
pretty
I
nice.
didn't hear if they call it the wallaby or not, but it's of all the kangaroos, it is the cutest.
Right.
It is, yeah.
Absolutely. So tell us about the next Live in Livingston coming up on August 2nd, I believe.
Right. We have two local talents. We have the Garrett Boys, which is a great local talent, just created their own album.
They're my favorite.
They are mine too.
By the way.
And I'm talking about my favorite over some of the world-known people.
Me too.
They are
I love
so
them.
good.
So good.
And great people.
Yeah.
On top of that, yep. And then so we have the Garrett Boys, and then we have Baker Blankenship as our headliner.
Who's blown up.
He has absolutely blown up.
Millions of plays on Spotify. Millions.
Yep.
Which is crazy because he's from Overton County.
He is.
And it's like we interviewed him and had it on our show a couple of times, and then we couldn't hardly book him
Yeah.
again because he was
Right.
traveling
Yeah.
everywhere.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, we had a hard time getting him in that first time because I think he was having to work or something.
Yeah, he was.
Sawmill or something he
Yeah.
was working at, or his granddaddy had a sawmill.
Right, right.
He worked for you too, though, didn't he?
He did. He worked at our restaurant there in Livingston, the 1806 General Store, which is now 1806 Barbecue. And he worked back in the back, and he worked smoker and did the barbecue, served food, that kind of thing. And you would go in there to eat, and you would hear him in the back singing back in the kitchen. And I remember going in one day and saying, "Who in the world is singing back there?" And they said, "Oh, it's just Baker. Don't worry about it." You know? And so Baker wrote some songs and released them, and it just blew up, as you said. He came to see me one day and said he'd like to get some advice. Of course, I don't know anything about the music business.
Right.
So I told him what I thought I knew, which was get a good lawyer. and
Good advice.
he said, no matter what happens, I'm not going to quit my job because everybody's been nice to me over there.
Right.
Well, when that song of his hit a couple million downloads, everybody got together and we went to see him and said, we got an idea. You need to follow this. And of course he did. And he's just a great, humble kid, or he was a kid. Now he's a little older.
He's a young adult.
Young adult. But he does great music, and he's got some really good new songs, and we're very excited to get him come back home.
Now,
This will be his homecoming tour.
Live in Livingston, since it started, has been a free event.
Correct.
But with Baker, there's going to be a slight charge to get in to see Baker, right?
Right. There
How
is.
does that work?
So the tickets are $30 in advance and $35 at the gate. You can get them on discoverlivingston.com. Eventbrite handles the tickets. And our concerts, we have 3 a year. In the past, they've all been free concerts. Now last year we added on one ticketed concert. That'll be on the 9th, actually. So we have 2 weekends in a row we're going to have major concerts. And so the tickets go toward help getting Baker there because
Sure, right.
he's a known talent now.
Yeah, right.
And these concerts, people don't realize we have to have sound engineers. We have to. I mean, it starts at 6:30 in the morning to get started setting up with sound checks and all the things that happen.
Concert business is no joke.
It is no.
It's hard work.
That and you have to have so many things, and you have to pay for all of those things. It doesn't just show up and happen. It's
People
like,
don't realize the behind the scenes of it
Right.
and how much it takes to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
people there.
the money that is having to be spent. That's not even on the talent. Is a lot. But there are a lot of people that just think, well, you got a stage. What else do you need?
Right,
Well,
right.
everything else.
Everything else. Yeah.
Well, if you've been to a concert where the sound isn't good,
Yeah.
you really appreciate a good sound
That's
engineer.
Right.
That's right.
And we do. We've got great sound engineers that come in. We contract them out, and they do a great job. But they get there at 6:30 and start setting up, and a lot of equipment they bring with them. And then I've looked over some of the requirements for some of these bands, and it's just Greek to me.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you said there's one. So August 2nd, that's Baker. Who's August 9th?
August 9th is Jake Hoot.
All right, yeah.
We have the famous Jake Hoot from right here at home, Cookeville. So we're excited to have him leading off as Four on the Floor, which is a popular band
Absolutely.
in the Upper Cumberland. And then Jake will be our headliner then. I think he's coming in from a tour. I think they said he was going to be driving 15 hours straight into this concert. So he's on the road.
Yeah.
But you know, he's always willing to do his hometown and the surrounding areas. He really loves this area.
Sure he does.
He does.
And I love that about him.
Gene, tell me a little bit about what's going on around the square. I know that's got started in earnest. It's been a long time coming.
It has.
But now it's here, and what will we see, and how do we continue to support the local businesses around the square?
Yeah, the Courthouse Plaza project has been in the making for probably 6 or 7 years now. It takes a long time when as you know, with grants and working through regulatory affairs with TDOT and all the different things. We had to have architectural or archaeology surveys done, which was quite interesting.
Really?
That's part of the requirements. So we have to make sure
Not thinking they're going to find something when they start digging up.
Mainly to make sure we don't damage the historic value of the of the courthouse.
I see.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But they look at all the different buildings around the square as well, and they do quite a bit of historic digs into the different.
That'll be neat.
Buildings, it is. When they come out with a report, it's a nice big report. It talks about the buildings and which ones are eligible for a historic register, and a lot of details like that. It's pretty neat. But the square, the plaza itself, it's beautiful, and a lot of people have said, "Why aren't we redoing it?" Because it's beautiful. But our sidewalks were in bad disrepair. We had a drainage problem around the courthouse itself, and when it rained a lot, water would get into the basement.
So this
causing
cures
problems. Right. This
Okay.
cures that. So we take down the lip, and the grass will be flush with the sidewalks. So we get new sidewalks, we get new drainage. We're going to have uplighting for the courthouse so it stands out at night. We have a new plaza design. The monuments will all still be there. Everybody was worried about what would happen with them, but they'll still be there in a prominent position. Putting in another flagpole, just redoing the whole thing. To get another, 50 or 100 years out of it. So we're pretty proud of what the project is going to take about 4 months.
That's not terrible.
It's not terrible. It's not terrible, but it does cause a little bit of a crunch with parking, but we've got all the merchants cooperating and parking off-site now. So we've still got plenty of parking for everybody.
How will that affect Halloween?
It should not affect it.
All right.
That's with fingers crossed. I say that.
Right.
And if it does, then we will move Halloween down to the park.
I mean, it's not like you don't have another great place to have
Right.
Halloween. Halloween, I think, is one of the coolest things that Overton County does every year. It's a huge event.
It is. And, when they give out hot chocolate, I wasn't in line for hot chocolate because I was saving it for the kids. And they go, honey, do you want some?
Mm-hmm.
I say, well, I'm saving it for the kids.
Yeah.
We got plenty. I love it.
Livingston always does great events, and it's always fun to go to. And you're right. You were talking earlier, Sheila, about just how nice Livingston
It's like
and
they
Overton
treat you
County
like family.
is. Absolutely.
It's why it's so beautiful there.
Gene Gant here in the studio with us again August 2nd. That is Baker Blankenship live in Livingston. Discover LivingstonTN.com.
Right.
Is where you can go and get tickets. Gene, thanks so much for being here.
Thank y'all for inviting me.
And I'm going to get me a matching hat next year for Pioneer Day so me and Gene can be twins.
I dare you.
Yeah. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window studio. Hang out with us, guys. We will be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever, never been a better time to buy a new Ford than right now. Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. For a limited time, Ford has announced employee pricing for everyone. You pay what we pay. Everyone gets employee pricing. There's never, ever, ever, ever been a better time to buy a new Ford than right now. Come see us, 1600 Interstate Drive, or visit us online anytime at FordLincolnofCookeville.com. See dealer for details. Some exclusions apply.
Did you know that all of our stations have some great half-price Upper Cumberland deals? You're supporting local businesses and getting great savings at the same time.
Businesses like Fog Light Food House, CG's Boutique, The Exceptional Bean, Fire and Vine Restaurant and Rooftop Bar, and the Royal House of Cheese.
Visit any of the Cookeville Communications station websites for more information or to purchase a half-price gift card.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Reports. The Washington Nationals selected high school shortstop Ethan Willits with the #1 overall pick in the MLB draft yesterday. Willits is the youngest player since Ken Griffey Jr. to be picked #1 at 17 years and 216 days old. He's committed to Oklahoma and led his high school to 3 straight state championships. Tennessee Vol Liam Doyle went #5 overall to the St. Louis Cardinals. Doyle went 10-4 this past season with a 3.20 ERA. He struck out 164 batters in 95 2/3 innings. Yannick Sinner got the best of Carlos Alcaraz in the Wimbledon final yesterday and won his first title, taking down the 2-time defending champ. Sinner dropped the first set but won the next 3, all at 6-4. The last 7 Grand Slam trophies have been won by Sinner and Alcaraz. 25-year-old Chris Gotterup won the Scottish Open yesterday for his second PGA Tour victory. Gotterup fired 15 under and outdueled Rory McIlroy, who finished at 13 under par. The win for Gotterup gets him into next week's major championship, the Open at Royal Portrush, for the first time. He's also inside the top 50 in the world for the first time in his career. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Working up to a high around 85. We could see some showers a little later on this afternoon, but it could be just a pop-up shower. We'll let Anthony Taylor tell us a little more about that, our weather guy.
Yeah, the weather guru.
Yeah, the guru.
Is what we'll say. From the man who brought you Alamo Drafthouse, that's a movie theater's new concept here. It's the Metro Private Cinema, soon to open 20-screen complex in New York City. The Metro allows you to choose your theater. They have rooms that can seat between 4 and 20 people. Then you choose your movie, your gourmet food, and then you're off to the movies.
Wow.
So then you tell them what movie you want to watch. So if you go with just your family of 4 and you don't want to deal with anybody else, you can rent a room, put your 4 people in there. They'll bring you food, and there's your movie.
Or I could stay at home.
Or you could stay at home.
But that brings a different concept to dinner and a movie, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see here. The 12-person theater costs $600.
Woo.
Food costs an additional $100 per person. And if you want alcohol, that'll be at least $50 or more.
$100 per person for food?
It better be really good
They better
food.
be bringing me lobster.
Oh, something better than lobster.
You know what I'm saying, though. That's expensive.
Yeah.
So it better be worth $100 extra per person.
Man.
Huh.
But I guess, think about it. If you went out to dinner for 4, that's probably going to cost you right at $100.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you went to fast food or something, then you're probably still looking at 50 to 60. And then movie tickets, they're a bunch anyway. You're looking at $150 anyway.
Or I could DoorDash it right to my house. Stay in my jammies. Watch my favorite movie. Streaming.
Speaking of DoorDash, so this, I told you had the grandkids, right?
Yeah.
And they were wanting something. I forgot what it was. More fruit snacks. We'd run out of fruit snacks. And then I was listening to the Country Giant some this weekend. They had the girls' weekend, and Food Line was a sponsor, and they were promoting that you can now do Food Line through DoorDash.
What? I did not realize that.
So got me some SpongeBob fruit snacks.
You DoorDash it for the babies.
Delivered to the door from Food Line.
That's nice. Yeah.
I love that.
So they haven't been on that delivery at all then.
No, you can get on their app and you can pull up and they'll bring it outside to you. But now with DoorDash, you can get what you want from Food Line, and DoorDash
Isn't
will
that
bring it to
something
you.
else? It's crazy. We live in a crazy world.
It is crazy, but so convenient.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to leave to go get fruit snacks.
And think of how like in the old days, you would have to leave, pile the kids up in the vehicle,
Right.
go get your fruit snacks, and then come back home.
Yes.
Now we're like, it's such a pain.
Yeah, I got on my DoorDash app,
Yeah.
ordered it, and then never stopped playing. And then all of a sudden, fruit snacks were at the house.
I'm surprised because you kind of live out in the country. You don't live right in the
No,
town.
but they'll bring it all the way to me.
I'm surprised.
Yeah. I do tip a little extra because I know that they're coming a little bit further than they normally do.
Yeah.
But I always tip a little extra. It's extra gas, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. And when you look at what they average for the tips, I'm talking about, I always give a little more because I'm like, they don't make anything for doing this and bringing it, you know?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, there's a wear and tear on your car, there's gas. And I'm like, hey, let's give them a little more.
And I love that poke bowl place there where
Yeah.
Gondola used to be.
Yep.
But it's hard to get in and out there with all the construction.
Mm-hmm.
So the only time I ever eat there is through DoorDash.
You know what? Well, you say that, you bring that up because of the construction and everything. I bet some of this DoorDash has saved some of the restaurants too.
Oh, especially during
COVID
time.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's when it got big.
Right.
I never thought about doing that ever before until then.
And then once you have it, you kind of like it.
The time that Walmart delivered to us, I was like, okay,
Look how much time that saves.
that's ridiculous. But and then we did it for Publix too.
Yeah.
It was like, well, that's great. But it kind of makes you feel lazy in a way.
It does, but now I'm used to it.
Yeah.
It's like they know once we'll give you a free trial.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll just take this free trial and that's it. Well, I got to liking it. And I'm thinking of how much time I saved. I could be doing other things at the house, doing my laundry while somebody else is doing my shopping.
It's so funny. We all complain about, the smartphones, man.
Yeah.
They're the devil. I tell you what. But then, You're like, oh, I can DoorDash the grocery.
I know. We're so spoiled.
So spoiled.
Yeah.
You know, I couldn't imagine if we had to go back and live like they lived even 50 years ago. Could you imagine that?
For your food? No, that's
not 50
years
years ago. You weren't.
Yeah,
you
but
still had grocery stores and
just
stuff.
going in the grocery store.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, I don't know. There's obviously people that still go into Walmart,
mm-hmm.
but everybody that I know that I deal with deals directly with the Walmart app, and then they pull in, and then someone brings it out to them.
And I was worried about them choosing my meat and everything like that.
Yeah.
I could chat with the shopper and tell them what I want.
Well, I still don't let anybody choose my meat.
I have a couple of times.
Nope.
Some of them are good.
That's a big nope for me. You can pick if you can get my soap.
You can get my soap.
Irish Spring is Irish
my
Spring.
meat, you're
right.
particular about.
Right, which I hardly ever buy meat from the store anyway.
Yeah.
But if I do, I certainly want to be the one picking it out.
You want to get that good cut.
I'm picky about my meat, Sheila.
Yeah.
A Wisconsin nurse has pled no contest to abusing a patient after she amputated a man's foot without his permission.
What?
Mary Brown was employed as a nurse at a senior living home in Spring Valley. Doug McFarland, 62, had contracted severe frostbite on his feet, which both became necrotic. Is that how you say that?
Yeah.
And he'd been moved to hospice care. Nurse Brown thought amputation would make the quality of his life better, so she amputated his right foot but didn't get permission.
I don't understand how that even happened.
Chainsaw.
No, oh my goodness. But you are not the family of this person. And you're not even a doctor. You're a nurse.
I don't know, Sheila. I guess she just got to thinking about it. It's like,
And
I need to get this
I act
done.
like I know it all. Here she's like, I'm just going to make the decision for
yeah,
him.
I'm going to make it better for him. But no permission, not even from the physician. He died days after the amputation. Afterwards, another nurse told investigators that she had mentioned that her family had a taxidermy shop and she wanted to preserve the necrotic foot in the shop with a sign reading, "Wear your boots, kids."
So that's why she went on and did it, because she wanted that foot in her shop.
For her taxidermy shop.
Did she think that she wouldn't have to get permission for that?
I guess not. You don't have to get permission from the deer.
That's different. That's an animal. This is the weirdest story.
It doesn't say if she got the foot taxidermied or not.
I bet the family didn't let her.
They were like,
you know what? You've gone too far.
You've gone too
and my loved one is dead.
If you could taxidermy one of your pets, would you do it?
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
Well, why not?
I've talked about this before with my husband. We were like, we saw, a story on like Entertainment Tonight or something.
Yeah.
Somebody had done that with their cat, and we're just like, ooh, it's still not them. It's not their personality. It's not. It's just their little body, and which would be weird.
What if in the future, and probably the not too distant?
Would I clone them? Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about cloning. What if you could turn it into a robot? Have a robot cat or little dog.
I think it would weird me out. It would weird me out.
I mean, it'd be weird at first. It'd be like
you wouldn't do it either. What you're trying to set me up for craziness.
No, it'd be weird like Walmart delivering your groceries at first. It'd be weird like that at first, and then all of a sudden you'd have your little robot kitty cat. You wouldn't have to feed it. Wouldn't have to have a litter box.
It'd
actually
be the same.
It'd be a better cat.
But it wouldn't purr like mine.
Yeah, it'd be programmed to purr.
No, programmed to purr is not the same as purring because they just love me.
Yeah, you could even tell it to purr, and it'd be.
Not the same.
You don't know, Sheila. They're making headway with these robots.
It's not the same.
And then maybe you could then you could program it to like clean up stuff too. So a cat would have an actual job to do, carry their weight around the house.
Okay, would you do that with your little dog?
Yeah, Daisy?
Yeah.
I'd love to have a robot Daisy. That'd be
You'd have
great.
a robot Daisy?
That'd be awesome.
You don't think it would weird you out?
At first, but then it'd be fine.
I don't know about that. We're going too far.
But I wouldn't taxidermy her.
See?
I wouldn't do that.
Why is that weirder than the robot part?
Because then she'd just be standing there with her eyes open the whole time. But a robot one, I think, would actually be neat. It's 7:45. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. Guys, hang out with us. We'll be right back. I promise.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931 Window 1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Monday morning forecast. Mostly sunny skies can be expected today with scattered thunderstorms developing in the afternoon. Stronger storms may contain gusty winds, frequent cloud-to-ground lightning, and torrential downpours. Highs will top out in the upper 80s. Skies will be partly cloudy overnight with patchy fog developing. Lows will be around 70. Tuesday will be mostly sunny and muggy with highs around 90. Heat index values will be close to 100. Scattered storm chances will pick back up Wednesday with highs around 90. Daily chances for storms will continue through the end of the week and into this weekend. Be sure you're following Upper Cumberland Weather on Facebook and X for the latest weather information.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. It's 7:47 now. It's python hunting time in Florida, guys. You can go down and the Florida Python Challenge starting soon. The state is asking interested hunters to sign up now to euthanize as many Burmese pythons as possible in 10 days in the Everglades. Prizes are awarded for the most pythons removed and the longest python removed. There's different categories. There's professionals, novices, and then there's military. The big prize is $10,000 in any category that removes the most pythons. There were 209 snakes caught during last year's challenge, with the big prize winner bringing in 20 Burmese pythons. Doesn't say how long the longest one was, though. I wonder how that works, Sheila. Have you ever thought about going down to Florida to catch pythons?
No.
You don't think your python catching would be good?
No. I
Here-
know you've thought about
here,
it
little
because
python.
people pay you to get pythons.
$10,000.
And I know you've said before that you would do it. You forgot we even talked about that before, didn't you?
Yeah. I'd do it. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't. It'd be fun, don't you think?
You're not afraid of snakes?
No. What pythons? I don't think pythons bite, do they? They're
They
like,
squeeze you.
right, but
They constrict the life right out of your body.
I figure if you got a big enough knife, though, you can cure that.
But they want the pythons alive, don't they?
No, you can take them dead. It doesn't matter.
They just want you to catch them because they're overrun
There's
with
too many
them.
pythons in Florida, so it's kind of like deer here.
You know what I would do?
What would you do, Sheila?
I would catch those like little, I was going to say lizards, but what are they, iguanas? They
Yeah.
fall from the trees. Like when
Yeah.
it gets too cold for them, they fall from the trees.
Yeah, I think that's iguanas.
I do those iguanas.
You just stand under the tree with a sack
I'd
in
wait
the
for it to
cold.
get chilly, and I would just hold that sack and go bloop, bloop, bloop. I wouldn't want to kill them.
Well, it'd be all right to kill these pythons. I think you're allowed to. I guess the hardest part would be learning the snake call. I wouldn't know how to call a snake.
Wouldn't be like, here, kitty, kitty.
No, here, snakey, snakey.
Come on, puppy.
Yeah, I don't think that works.
No.
There's a 62-year-old guy in France, and this could happen to anybody, so I don't know why this is a big story. 62-year-old guy in France forgot his wife at a highway gas station and couldn't remember which one.
Couldn't remember which one. Which wife or which gas station?
Which gas station?
Oh.
They left Paris.
Where was it that I left that woman?
They were going on vacation in Morocco with their daughter in the family car. After a rest stop at a gas station around 4:30 in the morning, the man left without realizing he had left his wife behind. He didn't realize until 180 miles later. So somewhere in that 180 miles, he went, sure is quiet.
Oh, my goodness.
Wonder why it's so quiet in here.
Oh.
Huh. Oh, my wife's not here.
And then it took him another few miles to think, well,
Where did I leave her at?
Should I get her? I'm really liking the quiet.
Here's the thing. The daughter was in the car too, but she was no help because she went to sleep. Police were able to locate the gas station with the missing woman by tracking her phone.
But, okay, so did he not have a cell phone that she could call him and say, John,
I guess not.
you forgot me. Come back to this gas station here on 111.
So he went back and got her, obviously, and then they went on vacation.
He was afraid he would be arrested for abandonment.
That probably was the worst vacation of his life.
Because he did not hear the end of it.
No, he's never going to hear the end of it.
And I mean, seriously, do you blame her?
Well, it was 4:30 in the morning.
He drove almost 200 miles before he realized she was missing. Look, I hate to sound old-fashioned, but I like it when y'all protect us. That is not a good protector. Shoot.
Man, he almost got away with it. He almost did.
You think he was doing that on purpose?
I don't know. Maybe
it sounds like he did.
He may have been watching Snapped, or she may have been watching Snapped, and he got a little concerned.
Don't blame her on this.
That's priceless right there.
That's crazy.
I mean, could you imagine doing that?
No.
I mean,
I can't even imagine my husband doing that. I can imagine him wanting to.
I've road tripped with some buddies before, and not even then would I have been like,
right.
Hey, I'd been like, where's Jerry at?
Exactly.
You
do that head count before you. I mean, I can't even imagine leaving my loved one.
Well, that's what is so bothersome about the Home Alone movie.
Right. They didn't even realize he wasn't with them.
It's like that you're the mama.
Oh, you blame the mama on this.
She was the one that did really half looked for him when they were getting into the van. She just took some little girl's word. Didn't even try to look for him.
That's true. That movie is crazy, ain't it?
And then, I mean, didn't even try. And then all that through the airport, didn't notice one time. So.
That Macaulay Culkin, he was so cute back then.
Yeah. A 20-year-old prison inmate, a lot of stuff happening in France. There's an inmate in France made a unique escape. He packed himself into the bag of another inmate's that was getting released.
He packed himself
into a bag.
He slipped into a bag.
That another prisoner was getting released, so he put himself in that prisoner's bag.
How did that even happen?
They aren't saying how big the suitcase was, or whether the inmate being released may or may not have been in on it. Of course, the guy was in on it.
Yeah.
You're carrying another human. That's heavy.
And you're like, oh, I didn't put anything this heavy in on it.
How big what?
How big a guy are you?
Yeah. I mean, maybe he's on wheels or something, but still, you would notice
No,
that.
I think he was in on it. It was probably his buddy. They shared a cell together, and he's like, "Come on, get in this bag. Get in here, or I'll get you out."
And then, do you get new luggage after you've been in France prison? I mean,
You get new luggage.
did they store it there for him? Did he bring luggage to jail? Because normally they don't let you stop at home and pack.
I thought they'd give you a bag.
They might give you a bag, but
Didn't you?
they're talking about
In
luggage.
America, we just give you a bag with the stuff you came in with.
Yeah. But apparently in France, you get to like stop and pack or
They get a Gucci luggage.
or they give you free luggage.
Oh, that's Italy, isn't it?
When
Gucci is Italy.
I don't know. It's one of them.
I can't keep up.
You know,
with
I don't keep up with the foreign stuff. I'm an American patriot, Sheila. I don't even watch BritBox.
Oh, Coach, American, New York.
Yeah, there you go.
That's why I like it.
Keith Urban says that when he wins an award, he does not display them in his house. He was a guest on a Australian radio show, Fitzy and Whippa. What's the name? Fitzy and Whippa in the morning. And
let's start calling our show "Good Morning Cookeville" with Fitzy and Whippa. I kind of like it. Which one am I?
I don't know.
Fitzy or Whippa?
You can be both Fitzy and Whippa.
It sounds like me.
Yeah. So they were asking him, and they were like, "Where do you keep all your awards at?" You know, he sends them to his mom, and she puts them up in her house.
That sounds like something you do.
Yeah.
Mama, can you hang on to these for me?
Oh gosh. Speaking of that, did I already tell you I went and got the star put on my driver's
You
license?
told me that, but I like this other story you're going to say.
So, my birth certificate, right?
Yes.
Your birth certificate, and this is a known fact, birth certificates stay with the mama. They stay with the mama, even if you're a grown up. Your mom's the one who gave birth to you. She deserves the certificate. So when it comes time for that, I had to get my birth certificate, and I told Donna, I said, I think my mom has my birth certificate. And she started all this, well, you're a full-grown man, and your mom still has your birth certificate. It's like, yeah, those are the rules.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
And I especially think now, you being a man, you'd misplace it. Or it would have gotten thrown away by now accidentally.
Yeah.
It would have been mixed in with some other kind of paper or
That's
something.
right.
And you're like, oh, I need to get rid of this and throw it
Right.
out. You wouldn't have been able to find your birth certificate
right.
if she had given it to you
Right.
as soon as you were an
Well,
adult.
that and those are the rules. Whoever gives birth keeps the certificate.
Is that the rule?
That's the rule. That's the only way I can figure it. Why do I need it? I'm proof enough that
Well,
I was.
obviously, you needed it because you were going to get the star on
Oh,
your
no,
license.
the government needed it. I didn't. I'm proof that I was born. How else could I be here without it?
But sometimes somebody else needs proof that you are who you say you are.
I don't know why they need proof. I've already got a driver's license.
So you got it. Did you give it back to your mom, or have you?
Yes, I gave it back. I took it directly back to her
That made her proud, didn't
as
it?
a memento that she gave birth to me.
Was she proud?
She was proud that I brought it back. She didn't. She thought I'd forget to bring it back. But I didn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does that say if your mama knows you'd forget?
Well, she made me.
She knows how you are.
She knows. But anyway, now the government knows I exist.
Yeah. He really fought that, y'all.
It's the only way they'll allow me on an army base to see my grandkids.
The grandkids make him do different things then. I mean, you get things done for the grandbaby.
Yeah, I'll go.
Papa
I'll go.
gets it done.
I'll go be known to the federal government for them.
They already knew you.
That's what Maddie said. They said they already know where you're at.
I mean, you have a driver's license.
Phone, credit card,
Right.
car,
I mean,
job.
come on. Well, Mike Giamo, the attorney with Crabtree
There we
and
go.
Patterson.
Yeah.
He's going to be in here tomorrow. We're going to talk about all this entertainment trial stuff.
All the trials.
P. Diddy,
Yeah, Blake
Lively, and who knows what else. We may touch on some local stuff if we have time.
Yeah, I hope so. Well, that'd be great. I can't wait to talk to him. He's always fun and entertaining. So that's tomorrow here on Good Morning Cookeville. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by our friends over at Elevate Real Estate. If you're looking for a home or looking to sell a home, be sure to contact them. They're great people. Here in the Willow Window Studio. Get more information about Willow Window at willowwindow.pro. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.